All right, it is hard. You know, this week we've been talking about wine all week, and it's almost impossible to talk about wine without eventually getting to chocolate.
That's how I feel. In this month's installment of Healthy in Hampton Roads, that's exactly what we're talking about, chocolate. And aren't you thrilled to know, Carrie, that chocolate is actually pretty healthy?
Yes, that is good news. But if it had like the super dark stuff, like a bag of M&Ms, maybe so much, but the good stuff.
That's right. As you just said, not all chocolate is created equally, but with a little chocolate education, you can pick out the bites that will be best for your body. The women at the Royal Chocolate in Virginia Beach helped advise us, making them healthy in Hampton Roads.
It can be intoxicating.
Or they go, oh, they're just smelling the chocolate.
An aphrodisiac.
There is a chemical reaction that happens in your brain when you eat chocolate.
Oh, that's really interesting.
It doesn't have to be sinful.
Have you guys ever heard of the phrase death by chocolate?
Just ask your doctor.
The doctor does say dark chocolate is good for me.
Once a month, people at the Royal Chocolate in Virginia Beach taste what it's like to eat like kings.
If you had chocolate beans, you were considered wealthy, you were considered powerful.
In Latin, chocolate was originally known as food of the gods.
So eat up, my friends, eat up.
Terry Rustin and Brenda Tusing opened the Royal Chocolate in 2006.
People are really fascinated by it, as we are, and we have a great time sharing that with them.
From chocolate-covered strawberries to bars with pop rocks.
This one's like a party in your mouth.
Tusing says, bite in.
It can be very good for you in small doses.
Again,
They say that the health benefits really kick in when chocolate is about 70% cocoa and above.
and again,
It's proven to reduce cholesterol levels.
and again.
I didn't stand here and tell you to eat 6 chocolate bars a day.
Okay, maybe not that last bite.
Well, and what's this?
Because when it comes to the food of the gods, the usual rules don't apply.
Dessert first tonight.
That's what I always say. Yeah, why not? Life is short.
Yeah, makes sense.
Eat dessert first.
Get the good stuff in there first.
All right, true story. I eat dessert first all the time. And joining me now is Brenda Tusing from the Royal Chocolate. Brenda, I know you brought a lot of goodies.
I have brought a lot of goodies.
Very excited. It's never too early to have chocolate. Does not matter what
Get it
time
over
is.
with first, then the rest of your day is going to be perfect, yes.
All right, so starting with this cocoa pod replica, talk to me about this. How many cocoa beans come from this pod? I know this is a very labor-intensive process for the people that are producing chocolate.
You're right. It's extremely labor intensive. This pod, for example, they will hold anywhere from 20 to 50 beans. A pod this size, probably at the upper end of that. But they are cultivated by hand, split open usually with machetes, and inside there's a real pulpy mass in there that contains the seeds.
Okay, very good. And because it's so labor intensive, I know the Royal Chocolate is really committed to providing fair trade chocolate
Yes.
when possible. And explain what that is. You want to make sure the folks that are doing this are being paid really well for what they're doing.
Exactly. Fair trade is extremely important to us. Most of our chocolatiers, if not all, are fair trade. We carry a little bit better quality chocolate. And yes, the farmers are paid fairly for their efforts. Some companies we carry, this is one of our newer chocolates, they're actually more than fair trade. They work in those countries, help the farmers become part owners of the plantations and the company. It's great. It's really a fascinating story.
All right, let's get to the good stuff.
Okay.
And maybe we could try. I was wondering if the spicy chocolate there sort of revs up your metabolism. I'm not sure if that's true or not. But tell me about some of the health properties of the darker chocolate.
They say that the health benefits really kick in at about 70% and above when you're talking about a dark chocolate. That's where you're talking about the healthier chocolates. But they do have proven health benefits, a lot of antioxidants, and yeah, about 1.5 ounces, 2 ounces a day is really very good for you. Lowers your cholesterol, helps with your blood pressure. Hey.
We like that. All right,
Yeah.
we're going to do some tasting. Carrie, you want to get in here?
Yes,
Very
I do.
exciting. And while Carrie's coming in, I'll tell you, we do have some other chocolates. These are from your shop, the Royal Chocolate in Virginia Beach. We have Nimbor. I love this. It's a daily dose of dark. 72% cacao,
And you said not really high in sugar, because I try to not eat a lot of like refined sugar.
Sugars, 3 grams. Very low. Very good glycemic index. We have raw vegan chocolate. You want to try this? This is my favorite one. Give that a try.
You said was getting ice
We're
cream
gonna
today.
get to the ice cream. It's actually not really ice cream, but it's kind of like ice cream.
That's
Is that
good.
Yeah, and it's raw and vegan. We also have these
there's
bars
raisins in
from Organic Nectars, which are really good. And I don't want to, all right, I know you want to get to this. We're out of time. How can we be out of time with chocolate?
What do you mean it's not really ice cream?
Well, so this is actually made from cashews.
Really?
Yeah, doesn't that taste incredible? I made you a little sundae. We're talking raw cacao, chocolate agave. Agave nectar is a really good alternative to sugar. And yeah,
It
delicious.
tastes good and it has the right texture.
Low glycemic
Very good.
index, raw and vegan. All right,
There you go.
we're going to keep tasting. I'm sorry, we're out
You
of
know,
time.
we'll put the information at thehamptonroadshow.com.
That's
so
right,
that we
where you
to
can
talk
get
about.
all of these products. And don't be afraid to eat dessert first, folks, and we'll see you on the next Healthy in Hampton Roads.